You cannot legislate morality. It's none of your business. Let people be. You can't stop people from having sex. You can't stop people from raw dogging. You can't stop people from not pulling out on time. You can't stop people from not pulling out at all. Extreme Foolishness TV here. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness that goes on around you. The United States Supreme Court just overturned Roe versus Wade. And I have a lot of stuff to say about it. Oh my God. Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade has been on the books for 50 years or so, since 1973. And now that decision has been overturned, meaning that states can now ban abortions. States can now take away a woman's right to choose for herself. And I got a lot of stuff I want to say about this. The first thing that strikes me is that these Republicans and these judges, they call themselves as pro-freedom, pro-individual rights. They're so quick to say, you know what, the Second Amendment, individual liberties, but you are taking away a woman's right to decide for herself. And I know some of these Republicans are saying, well, they're protecting the baby. They're protecting this. But the question is, are you now telling me that a woman's freedom to choose what to do with her own body, a woman's freedom to choose what the fuck she wants to do with her body, does not matter? How can you now, in the same breath, argue that you are pro-individual rights, you're pro-freedom, you're pro-Second Amendment, you're pro all this stuff, pro-free speech, but you can't decide what you could do with your own body as a woman? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And what makes the United States now different from Saudi Arabia, where they're forcing women to cover their heads, they're forcing women, where they force women to maybe not go to schools, not do this, you're still taking away freedoms. In Afghanistan, women cannot go to school. In Saudi Arabia, women have to cover their head. You will see a lot of those quote-unquote Republicans think they're so progressive, they will criticize a country like Saudi Arabia and say Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country. Saudi Arabia takes away a woman's right. What is the difference? What is the difference? No Republican senator has any moral ground to criticize a country like Afghanistan or criticize a country like Saudi Arabia, where they have Sharia law, especially countries where women are not allowed to be free. What is the difference? Now, Justice Clarence Thomas has indicated that the next thing now is that they're going to go after contraceptives. Like, just leave women alone. Like, what is... Okay, you don't want them to have abortions. You don't want them to take contraceptives to prevent the pregnancies. What the heck do you want? You don't want them to take contraceptives to prevent the pregnancy? This is like going back 50 years. Can you imagine? United States will soon have a lot of states where women cannot have options to have safe abortions. That sounds so archaic. United States of America. So women will now have to go to Mexico or Iran to have safe abortions? That is so turning back the hands of time. Seriously, you guys got to think about it. And what is coming up next? What other rights are they going to go after? They may want to go after gay folks now, maybe go against same-sex intercourse. They'll probably try to ban that. Who knows? Voting rights, civil rights, who knows? because they feel like they got a 6-3 majority in the court now, in the Supreme Court, so they can do and undo. This is crazy. And the thing is that banning abortions in states, it's not going to stop abortions from happening. It ain't. You actually think that people are going to stop raw dogging? You think that? You think this, even Republicans, they so-called evangelicals. Look at the Catholic Church now. I'm not going to go there. That's another topic for another day. You think people are going to stop raw dogging? You think people are going to be pulling out that quick? You're going to be 1 second late from pulling out, and it's a wrap. Oh, and that's it. She gets pregnant. And what are you going to do? She has to keep the baby. It's also sad that there are no exceptions for rape or incest. It is crazy. Are you telling me now that a guy can pick a woman, have sexual intercourse with that woman without her consent, get that woman pregnant, and that woman is stuck with the baby? What of incest? We act like as if we don't see these things happen. If you look at all this court TV, these crime shows, you see situations where fathers are, having sex with their own daughters. You see situations where a guy is having sex with a woman without her consent. So if this lead to pregnancies, the woman is forced. This is sad. It is also sad because a lot of young girls now grew up in the Roe versus Wade era. So now, within the snap of a finger, they're now back to 50 years ago, where they could not have safe abortions in their states. And who's going to suffer the most? It's the poor people. People who can't get that money to fly to across state lines to go get it done, or drive across state lines, or pay for the price of abortions, which is definitely going to go up. Just a lot of those women who can afford it are still going to fly across state lines. They're going to fly to states where it's allowed. And the business of back alley abortions is going to be booming. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. That business is going to be booming. The back alley abortion business is going to be booming like crazy. Because it's not going to stop. That is the problem. You cannot legislate morality. It's none of your business. Let people be. You can't stop people from having sex. You can't stop people from raw dogging. You can't stop people from not pulling out on time. You can't stop people from not pulling out at all. You can't. It's going to happen. They're going to be like, you know what? Shit. I just want to go in the way it was intended for it to be. I just want to go in like that. I want to feel it. And they're going to go in there. They're going to feel it. It's going to feel good. They ain't going to stop. They ain't going to stop till the last drop comes up. And they're going to have babies. They're going to get pregnant. And they're going to find a way. If they can't keep the baby, they're going to find a way to get an abortion. Either safe options or a back alley or flea market abortion. And if they can't get an abortion, they have the baby. The government now has to step in and take care of the baby, because you can't blame a woman anymore if she can't take care of the baby, because you're forcing her to keep the baby. So never say a woman is coming out for a handout. This is sad, though, for real. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let the comments continue. Let the conversation continue in the comments. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video. Like this video. Appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there, my lovely people. Most importantly, say no to extreme foolishness.